Hey, I'm so glad you guys are watching this one because this is going to uplift you way more than you thought it would. Actually, my next two videos will, but I want you to stay for those. But first, watch this one really quick. Okay, so the title says it all. People will tell you exactly who you are. And a lot of times people consider being already aware of who they are, but sometimes we get blinded and we need a reminder from another person to tell us how capable we are with doing things that we're gifted with. So I wanted to stress that mainly on focusing on getting you all to know that people will tell you who you are. Have you ever went to um, a school, a business meeting, a party, or fellowship at church, or have you ever went anywhere and had someone tell you something about yourself that made you feel happy or made you feel motivated and think about where you were in life and what you needed to do? Well, sometimes people will explain that in the slightest way. What I'm trying to say is sometimes you might get someone that would tell you you're you're very artistic, or you're a very creative person, or I like those shoes you have on, or where'd you get those earrings from, and I like the way you speak, and things like that. People are going to tell you who you are. It may not be 100% of what you are, but it will be traits that you can use in a long run so that you can prepare yourself and continue to do what you already are showing other people around you because they see who you are. I've had many times where I had to um, thank people over and over again because they saw something in me that I've seen in myself, but I haven't really focused on that gift yet. Some people tell me that, I'm very creative. Some people tell me I'm very intelligent. I'm very smart and wise. I'm very attractive. I'm very handsome, good looking. People would tell me all type of stuff, and they're all flattering. But the most thing that means the most to me is when you can tell me something that I believe, but I don't really get from most people. So if you want to help someone know who they are, a lot of times it's best if you can just give them a compliment. You don't have to worry about what your gifts are that much because you already know what you're capable of doing and what you want to do. So if someone was to give you some information about how you appear to them, it's very important that you take that and let it sink in your mind because that is going to help you manifest in your next future and your current. So you want to stay with that. Also, never ever stress um, when people tell you who you are. A lot of times people will have something a negative to say about a person, and that negativeness may not be the best fit for the person who's being told that, but every now and then people will let you know what type of person you are. So if you ever think about why didn't this happen a certain way, or why didn't that happen a certain way, look at how other people might view you because you might view yourself in a totally different way. And the people who are not responsible for telling you that, it just leaves it right back on you. So you have to be way more responsible in telling people these things. But make sure it's something that's going to uplift them because not everybody wants to hear something that they do not want to hear. And I'm just going to be blunt out, and that's just the honest truth. People will definitely tell you who you are. I walked to the store one point in time. It was like in the middle of summer, and this lady just said that, I was going to be someone one day, and blah, blah, blah. And it was very flattering. Then she asked me, what did I use for my skin? Because my skin is so, smooth and soft, and it looks really clear. And I'm like, well, thank you. I really appreciate that. But it really triggered my emotions in a positive way because it gave me a direction of where I needed to go. So when someone tells you who you are, not in a bad way, if it is in a bad way, then just know that you appear to be intimidating to someone or about something, and you are now able to look at yourself. For instance, R. Kelly, he's going through this trial, okay? If he did do it or if he didn't do it, either way it goes, people will tell you who you are. So it would get you to start thinking about what do you need to do to work on yourself. Or it would give you things, just choices and ideas of what you can do to help the next person because they haven't been told what you were told. So it's very important that you guys stress not too much on trying to be something that you're not to fit in, but trying to know who you are by thinking about what people have told you or what you can put together that is going to make you feel like, okay, this is the reason why things are going like that, or this is the reason why this person thinks I'm this, or this is the word, it will all come to you. So just make sure that you focus on people telling you who you are, because some people like totally forget who they are until the next person walks by them and compliments them, and then they just start thinking about, oh yeah, I don't know why, I forgot about that. That's because other things come up in your mind. It's like totally on another level right now because there's so many distractions. Your mind can get off of that. And you may not be the type of person that is always constantly hearing positive things about you that other people should be saying to you normally. But if you're the type of person that attracts those type of things, because some people attract those type of compliments and things. And the reason why they attract those type of things is because they look apart. They make themselves look apart. They dress apart. They go out there. They're professionally speaking properly. They are looking their best. They may not have expensive clothes on, but they're trying their best and they look decent enough. People, those are the little things you can do to start working on yourself in order to get people to know who you are. Because if you are already in a distressed situation and you don't have monies and things like that, I done told you guys that if you don't have the money to get yourself up or make yourself feel better, to look nice, look more presentable so people can respect you and want to help you, then try to do things like going to the thrift. Like I posted a video on here on my channel going to a thrift shop. Okay, how many people shop at thrift stores? There are so many people who have their own businesses who shop at thrift stores. I mean, literally. Tyra Banks shops at a thrift shop, for God's sakes. Everything that she wore on the Tyra Banks show, nearly 50% of that came from a thrift shop that she got off of a street or in a thrift shop or something. And then what's really surprising is that some people don't even realize that they don't have to, spend money to look their best. They don't. A lot of things are just given to them for free. They're just given to them for free. So I'm like, okay, so be wise and smart and be creative. Use your mind and know how to get around certain things, and you'll be better off at that. People will tell you who you are as you walk the face of this earth. People will tell you you're smart. People will tell you they appreciate you. People will tell you, they've never seen something about you that you do, that you have done, has inspired that person to let you know about yourself. They couldn't like you and could just be giving you a compliment because they like you and they want to talk to you further. Or they could just be really letting you know that what they see in you surprises them, like people say when they see me. And I really, really, really appreciate that. Like that helps, that hurts and heals at the same time. And that's a good thing. So just know to keep yourself up, never go down. You don't have to look down to feel down. Just know that. Bye-bye.